Hello guys, you're welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, hi, you're welcome. My name is Nelly. I hope you do end up subscribing to the channel and also give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment before you even start watching. So guys, today's video is going to be the last video of the year 2021. Yeah. Woo. And before we go into today's video, I want to apologize for not properly ending vlogmas. I was supposed to post one more video, like vlogmas day 25, but I couldn't. Reason is I lost my last video, I accidentally deleted it, and the week was a bit, you understand, so I couldn't really post anything for vlogmas day 25. But I can't believe that I actually went through it, and even though it was not exactly 25 videos, it was I tried. I think I tried. And vlogmas is not easy. It's really not easy. Adding it to your regular schedules, it's not easy. But I think I tried, and hopefully next year, God willing, I'll do better. Yeah, I feel like this thing is contradicting to the background. Let's see. Yeah, maybe this is better. Okay, so in today's video, I am going to bring out the motivational speaker in me, because I'll be sharing with you guys 12 things that I learned in 2021. 12 things 2021 taught me, however you want to call it. Yeah, so I have written them down. I had them on my phone, in my notes, but I'm using my phone to film, so I had to write them down. So how many times have I said so far? Let's get right into today's video. Okay, so the first thing that 2021 taught me, okay, the first two are actually virtues, not lessons, virtues that 2021 made me learn to possess. The first one is patience, and the second one is tolerance. So normally I'm a very patient person. I believe that I'm a very patient and tolerant person. I tolerate a lot of things, and when I've had it up to my hair and I lash out, it's not a good thing. If you know me, you know it's not a good thing. So but this year, the beginning of this year was crazy. I had to learn to tolerate a lot of things, and they were lashing out here and there, but it wasn't as bad as it would usually be. So I feel this year has really taught me that with patience, there were so many things that I wanted, but I had to wait. Oh god, and it was not easy waiting. It was so not easy waiting. But yeah, I think waiting even made me get better things than I wanted. Yeah, and with the tolerance, you're still tolerating, so yeah, it's a good thing to possess. It will help you in life. Okay, so that's the first two. Now we go to the lessons. Okay, so number 3, the lesson is that nothing will get done if you don't do it yourself. Nothing you want in this life will get done if you don't do yourself. So if it's a business that you want to do, if it's money that you want, and you don't start, your parents don't have money, you don't come from a place where you easily get money, and you don't start doing something to get money for yourself, you will just be there and always be wanting money. And that's not the case, sis or brother. That's not the case. That shouldn't be it. If you don't get it done yourself, nobody will come from their house to come and help you to get money, because the person who will come and help you is also looking for money for him or herself. Okay, so if you don't get it done yourself, it's not going to be done. Okay, then the fourth thing I learned was that no matter how unbearable the reality is from time to time, it always passes. Yeah, so you know, there are times where times when like life just hits you, like you start thinking about a lot of things that you could have achieved but haven't achieved, a lot of things that you want to do but you can't do, or something is stopping you from doing it, or you're trying and it's not reached, like you're not getting there. It's just so sad. And then honestly, it can be depressing. Maybe depressing is a strong word, but it's honestly can be depressing, and it can make you, I don't know, it just hits you and then you just become like, you just want to be by yourself and things, like it's a serious thing. And when that happens, you can't forever wallow in self-pity. Like you can't forever be like that. You have to get up and do something about it. Okay, so what you need to know is that no matter how unbearable it is, and no matter how, you are allowed to, I mean, have self-pity and all, but then just know that it's not supposed to last for a very long time, because the longer it lasts, the more time you are losing, baby. Yeah, so that's that. I think I'm going to be losing count of the things, but yeah, the fifth, right, the fifth lesson was to always see the brighter picture. Always see the brighter picture. So with this, there were times in this year, or even before this year, but like we are going to use this year, in this year, where I was told a lot of negative things, and honestly they got to me. Like, I mean, if somebody tells you something negative, obviously you'll be influenced. Like it will stay in your head. Like no matter how positive you try to stay, it will stay in your head. Like you can't fight it. It will stay in your head. But then you always have to see the brighter picture and then enjoy the time you are in. Okay, I know this is probably not making sense, so let me give you an example. If you've been told, okay, that this and this is going to happen to you, right? Obviously you spend some time thinking what will happen if that happens and stuff, but then until that has happened, are you going to waste the little time you have until that thing happens worrying about what is going to happen? No. Okay, you shouldn't do that. You should enjoy the little time you have until that thing happens, and just know that when that thing happens, it's not the end. There is a bigger picture. Maybe that thing is supposed to happen for something bigger or better to happen to you, but then because you've been told about the negative thing, you're just looking at only the negative thing, and you're forgetting that that's not the end of the world, or that's not the end of the picture that has been planned for you by God. So always learn to see the brighter picture. That is what I have learned. So these days, anything negative that someone tells me, I take it in good faith. If it's something I can work on, I work on. If it's something that is total BS, I just look beyond it and then live my life. Okay, so wait, is this spectacles given? Is it given? Okay, I think seventh is life doesn't work if you face it with indecision. So it's okay to how do you call it, it's okay to not know what you want to do at some point in your life, but then there are some really little things that if you face with indecision, or you're not able to make a choice, you'll be stuck at where you are for a very long time. So whatever it is that influences you to make your decision, just make it. And when you make it and it doesn't go well, you know that's not the end of the world. You can always go back and then do the other thing that you could have done but didn't do, and then just move on, except to be wasting your time. But then it's okay to do that. Just make sure that you decide, and then don't stay like stuck at wherever you are waiting for someone to come and make a decision for you. It don't work like that. Okay, and am I like saying it like motivational speaker or I'm saying it like something I've learned. I don't know. It's what I've learned and I'm sharing it with you guys. So maybe that's why I'm saying it in a way like I'm advising you. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, at this point I've lost count. So the next thing I learned is that it's okay to be happy for someone's success. This is a very serious one. I don't even know why I didn't put her number one, but it's a very serious one. See, if you are not happy for your friend's success or someone you know's success, you know that you're a witch. Do you know that you're a witch? Yes. If your friend has struggled to get something or your friend has succeeded in something, for example, this one is very common. You are a university graduate like me. You want a job, you're not getting a job, but then your friends have gotten jobs, or you want to school by your friends, like but you haven't gotten into a school yet, and your friends are schooling, they're doing their masters, their PhD, whatever, and you're not happy for them, you are hating, you're a witch or you're a wizard. And that's so true. And I know you agree with me. You are a witch. It's not supposed to be like that. You need to be happy for your friend's success. When you're happy for your friend's success, it opens your heart. It makes you more willing to learn from the things that they did right that you didn't. It's an opportunity to learn and then better your mistakes. Okay, not like they're doing everything right and you're doing everything wrong. That's not the point. But then you get to learn from them and then add it to yours. Okay, don't be a witch. Don't hate on them. Be happy for them. Okay, and then even if you're happy for, when you're happy for them, cry, maybe God will open a door for you. You never know. Just don't be a witch. Be happy for them. Okay. The next thing I learned was that I need to surround myself with calmness, peace, joy. I need to surround myself with things like that, or with people that bring me those kind of feelings. Yeah, I mean, see, we are at an age in our lives where we don't need drama. Drama should be the last thing in your list of things you need. Yes, because we are already dealing with pressure from society. Like, for example, girls, we are already dealing with pressure from society to get married, pressure from society to do this, pressure from your friends to go and like to get a job, to have this. By now in the Nasanka, you have your own apartment, you have your own this, right? That's already a lot of pressure. The last thing you need is friends. Keyword is friends, who also puts that kind of pressure on you and make you feel some way. Says no, we don't need that. And brother, you too, we don't need that. Okay, so surround yourself with things like that. Always make sure you stay positive minded, have positivity surrounding you, because that alone just like really helps to ease everything up. So surround yourself with positivity, basically. Then the next thing I learned was to stop seeking validation from others. So for example, me, say I sell Spark. I sell Spark to get money, like at the moment, okay, but then I mean, I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm not embarrassed about it at all. And then I'm not trying to like live a life I can't afford just for my friends to say, hey, this girl, she's a university graduate, she has this. Like, I'm not seeking that for my friends. As long as I get everything that I need, I'm able to buy everything that I need, I'm fine with it. I'm not trying to live a life I can't afford. Okay, so don't seek validation from others. Just do you. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you not go beyond your means to get stuff. Like, just be you. Basically, just be you. And what the next thing I learned is, don't pressure yourself. Don't put pressure on yourself. Like I said, I think 2 points ago, don't put pressure on yourself. Like, how do you call it? I'm 23 currently. I'm 23. I can't believe I just disclosed my age. But yeah, okay, I'm 23, and probably when you were 18, you said, oh, by 20 say dear, na me school. Sorry, I'm speaking tree. I think I'm going to put like subtitles, but like by 23 day, and I'll be done with school, I'll have this job. By 25 I'll be married. By 27 I'll have 2 children, or by 28 I'll have 2 children. Then I'll be living in Belgium, or I'll be living in Ukraine or wherever. Like unnecessary goals that God has probably not planned for you at those points in your life. I listened to this preaching from Pastor Michael Todd, and he said sometimes we plan all these things for ourselves without even asking the opinion of God on them, and then when it gets there and we are at a certain place where God wants us to be, but we didn't envision being there at that point of our lives, we start blaming God, we start getting depressed and feeling all kinds of feelings just because we did something that God does not agree with. Okay, so basically don't put pressure on yourself. Try to make the most of everything. Hey, what am I saying? Try to make the most. Hey, this motivational speaking thing is not a joke. Try to make the most out of wherever you find yourself at every point in time of your life. Did I just speak correct English? Okay. The last but one thing I learned was to speak what's on your mind, but be careful with your words. Okay, so if you know me, you know that I don't keep quiet. Nobody can come and sit on my happiness. I always say it. So if there's something bothering me and I don't talk about it, it influences my attitude towards people, or like towards the person that I have the question to do about, or yeah, something like that. So if something is bothering you, make sure you talk about it, get it off your chest, but in a very nice way, because words have effect on people. Words go a long way in people's hearts, in people's minds. So just make sure that you have a nice way of talking about it, or of framing whatever it is that you have to say. Get it off your chest, and then also let the person like be aware of whatever is going on in a nice way, such that it won't affect the person. Personally, I'm still learning how to frame things when I want to address stuff, but like, yeah, we are all learning. So yeah, just make sure you get off your chest in a nice way. And then the last thing I learned, I think that's the 12th lesson that I learned, that it's okay to have a lazy day. It's okay to have a day where you just sit, relax, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to be active, you don't want to get out of the bed, you just want to sit, think about yourself, think about life in general, what God has done for you, your plans, God's plans. Okay, you can't think about God's plans, but like, you get the point. Like a lazy day, you know what a lazy day is. Like, it's okay to have that. You don't have to be on the run every time. You don't have to put that kind of pressure on yourself to get things done every time fast. It's okay to take a break, just relax, settle in, and then enjoy life. Take a break. Don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, so that's the end of today's video, the last video of the year. Ooh. Guys, see, I've been trying to get 300 subscribers before 2022, and hey, it's been hell. I think like about 4 days ago I was at 296, and I was like, hey, so no 4 people will come and say, well, let me subscribe to this girl's channel. If I won't even watch her videos, let me just subscribe to her channel so that she get to 300, because it looks like she's getting nobody. But hopefully by the time this video goes up, I'll be having 300 subscribers. I want to start a year with 300 subscribers. I'm very grateful for you all for subscribing to my channel, and thank you guys so much for all the support this year. It's been an amazing year. I hope that I do better in 2022. I hope that I become like more consistent in 2022. I hope that doors open for me and for you in 2022. We are going to be besties in 2022 and we are going to do great in 2022. So I'll see you guys in 2022 with another video. Happy New Year. It's too late to wish Merry Christmas, right? So have a happy New Year. Woo!